Mazda RX7. I've been waiting to sit in this car for a very long time. Just look at the interior, it is just perfect, just so simple. Look at those instrument panel. Those dials are so analog. I mean, there's nothing digital about this car. So the RX7 basically came out in the market in 1992, and this particular model is a 1995 model. So of course there's nothing digital here. You can have this small button for the headlights. The steering wheel, other than the horn, has no other buttons. Here you can see the sound system, you can see some knobs and buttons for the air conditioning system, and that's pretty much it. You have the manual gear stick here, you have the handbrake stick, and a couple of other buttons here and there. I think that's for the differential, and then you have the ashtray here. That's it. That's a very simple interior. And if you look at the seats, these are nicely textured, and they also have like a carbon fiber print on them, so that's a nice touch. There's no rear seats, and there's just like a small storage area there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a very simple sports car. It's designed for performance and fun driving, and that's what it is. So that's why they've kept it, very minimalistic and very simple. But the view outside is amazing. So let me just show you what's inside the door of an RX7. So you have a very funny looking handle for opening the door. You have this small storage area, and yeah, then you have the standard buttons for the windows and one knob for the side mirror, and that's pretty much it. They didn't even bother giving it any leather or any soft fabric touch. They just kept it very, very simple and lightweight, and that's perfect. It's not made for hardcore performance like a 911 GT3 RS or anything, but it is still very efficient, and yeah, I love it. So it's been a long time since I've been waiting to see the interior of an RX7 myself. The thing is, the RX7 is very rare, and it's not available in all markets. So usually you have to find an imported one. And of course, I'm being very delicate with it, not able to close the door properly. Just scared of closing it too hard. Don't want to make a bang. Anyway, so this is the RX7. It looks perfect. I mean, it is a small, slightly curvy sports car with pop-up headlights. It's beautiful. So this particular model is a 1995 model, and it's been driven less than 14,000 kilometers. So that's very, very less. It's for sale now. You can have it for around $85,000 or something. Now let's come to the back. So let's have a look at that sleek exterior. Most RX7s that I've seen are always modified, some a little too much. So it's nice to see one which is completely stock. The tail lights are hidden in this black design, and I kind of like it. I think that's the brake light, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, since this car came out in the 1990s, you have the old Mazda logo, the round one, which looked a little weird, but that's fine. So yes, this showroom has a lot of beautiful cars. I'll give you a slight look around as well. And as for the front end, I don't think they even bothered putting a grille on it. It's just an air intake. This has a very famous engine. It's a 1.3 liter twin-turbo twin-rotor engine. So instead of pistons, it has two rotors that rotate inside the engine. So of course, that means that there's a lot of moving parts, and this engine requires a lot of oiling, and it also has problems with emissions. That's why it was discontinued after the RX8. So as far as pop-up headlights go, yeah, this is a small sports car compared to, say, this and F355, which is much wider and longer, or this Acura NSX, which is much longer as well and a little wider. So these two pop-up headlights cars are accompanying this RX7 here. So this showroom has amazing cars, and I visited this showroom and other showrooms as well. So let me just give you a quick tour of what they have. So they have an Alfa Romeo 8C. They have some old Porsches, a Ferrari Dino, an SLS, a Morgan 3-wheeler, a Maserati Ghibli in the back. Then there's a Carrera GT. There's an F12 TDF as well. So yes, this showroom has a lot of amazing cars. So if you want to see more videos of all of these cars here and others that I have seen, just head on down to my channel. Just read the title carefully to know which videos are in English, and let me know what you think about this beautiful car. Is it your favorite Mazda, and is it your favorite JDM car? Let me know in the comments.